There are two smartphones this year that didn't just launch, they answered back. The iPhone 17 Pro Max, built to finally silence the heating issues that haunted Apple's flagship for years, and the Vivo X200 Pro, bringing tech so advanced, it feels like the camera's world just shifted overnight. Today we are not just comparing numbers, we are uncovering what the phones actually fix, what the real problems they solved, and who truly deserves their money in 2025. Because both of these are more than flagships, they are statements of how far a smartphone design has come. By the end, you will know which phone fixes your world better, the raw power of Apple or the futuristic precision of Vivo. Shalom to you, and let's get started. Let's rewind, because to appreciate what's new, we got to understand what went wrong. The iPhone 15 and 16 Pro Max, stunning cameras, titanium design, blazing performance, but also the hottest phones you could buy, and not in a good way. Under the sun or while filming videos, the titanium body couldn't dissipate heat. Users complained of overheating, throttling, and rapid battery drain. Even worse, its 5x telephoto zoom was fine for social media but nowhere near Apple's main lens quality. Apple's fans over loved their Pro Max but also knew it had flaws. Now shift to Vivo, the last year's X100 Pro, one of the best camera phones out there but not perfect either. It lacked the global release many wanted, relied on older battery chemistry, and while its zoom cameras impressed, it couldn't quite match as X100 Ultra's level, which never left the China. And that frustrated enthusiasts. They wanted ultra level performance worldwide. Both brands had something to prove. Apple needed to fix its reliability. Vivo needs to prove it could lead the flagship race, not just follow it. So what did they do differently this time? Let's start with the Apple. The iPhone 17 Pro Max ditched the titanium and returned to aluminum, a decision some thought was downgrade until they realized aluminum dissipates heat 5 to 10 times better. Combine that with the vapor chamber cooling system and the overheating nightmare, finally gone. The new A19 Pro chips deliver incredible efficiency, while the phone stays cool under pressure even during gaming or 4K video. Then comes the camera system. Apple upgraded its telephoto lens from a 12MP to 48MP sensor, giving what they call optical quality 8x zooms. The results, sharper, clearer zooms that finally match the main sensor's magic. Now enter the Vivo X200 Pro, and this phone means business. Vivo borrowed heavily from its X100 Ultra but went global. It brought that insane 200MP 3.7x periscope zoom lens with OIS paired with a new battery light 818 main sensor and a 6000 mAh silicon carbon battery, one of the largest, smartest in the industry. The X200 Pro charges at 90V wired, 30V wireless charges, and still manages cool temperature thanks to that new chemistry. It even supports IP69 water resistant Dolby Vision and HDR10+, things many Android flagships skips, all while powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 9400, a 3nm chip was blistering performance and a battery efficiency. These aren't just a spec bumps, these are the strategic moves to fix the best pain points. Apple solved overheating and zoom, while Vivo solved better endurance, camera consistency, and global availability. Now the part everyone's been waiting for. How do they stack up? iPhone 17 Pro Max specs a 6.9-inch LTPO Super Retina XDR OLED, 120Hz Dolby Vision, and a 3000 nits peak brightness. It's crisp, color accurate, and beautiful calibrated, perfect for creators. Vivo though pushes the limit, 6.78 inches LTPO AMOLED with 4500 nits of brightness, 2160Hz PWM dimming for eye comfort, and Dolby Vision supported too. It's more vibrant, more intense, like watching a movie through a magnifying glass. If Apple's display is refined, Vivo is rebellious. A19 Pro chip versus Dimensity 9400. Apple wins raw stability and ecosystem efficiency. Battery smooth, lag-free, and unbeatable for a long-term update. But Vivo's Dimensity 9400 is a monster in its own right. 3nm power, massive GPU improvements, and stellar gaming performance. For daily users, you will never notice lag on either. For gamers, Vivo's thermal and refresh rate makes it slightly more fun to push. Apple's new triple 48MP setup finally feels unfined, detailed, balanced, and consistent, and the zoom, best yet from Apple. But Vivo's 200MP periscope steals the show. Zoom into the moon and building or your friend's face, it stays sharp, rich, and cinematic. Vivo's Z's optics and tuning make every photo look like it's been color graded for a film. Still, Apple's imaging process feels more natural, no exaggeration, no more over sharpening. So if you are a photographer, go Vivo. If you are a content creator who values balance, go iPhone. Vivo wins by far, 6000 mAh with 90V charging, full in under 1 hour, and still Apple lags behind with roughly 5000 mAh and slower speed, but thanks to efficiency, it tests It lasts impressively long. But the numbers are one thing, and experience is everything. Holding the iPhone 17 Pro Max feels like holding a piece of precision, balanced weight, soft aluminum edges, that confidence of Apple's engineering. The software iOS 26 is polished, every gesture, every tap feels intentional. Vivo X200 on the other hand feels futuristic, curved glass, wavy texture, the kind of device that makes people ask, whoa, what phone it is. Its AI features, live translation, circle to search, and Gemini integration makes Android feel smarter than ever. So here my honest take. If you value consistency, longevity and ecosystem perfection, go iPhone. If you crave innovation, creativity and raw hardware magic, go Vivo. Neither is wrong, they just solve different kinds of user problems. Apple's future is all about balance, making premium device more sustainable, efficient and AI integrated without losing the simplicity. The return to aluminum and vapor cooling isn't just a fix, it's Apple quiet reminder, we still listen. Vivo's path is bolder. It's no longer chasing giants, it's settling standards. With advanced optics, AI tools, and material innovation, Vivo is building what the next decade of Android might look like. Both are aiming for the same goal, perfection, just from different direction. So, at the end, both of these devices remind us that the smartphones aren't getting better, they're becoming smarter, cooler, and more human. Whether you pick Apple's precision or Vivo's vision, you are holding the future in your hand. Alright, that's for this week. See you soon with another incredible video. Till then, shalom to you and subscribe for more.